Anyways. There's 107 steel plates. Okay. Motors. Large steel tube. Two of them. Okay. Construction computer. Steel plate. Another 20. 170 watts. It's everything there. One. Got the motors and the interior plates. 35 construction computers. I don't have metal grid. I wasn't listening to complaints. Alright. Hey, what up, player? You're not watching anymore. He accidentally deleted his station. Is it restarting the server?
Inventory full.
Oh. Why don't you guys start with nothing and build things? We can go into the system, everyone take a different planet and build their bases and then their space stations and stuff. Yeah, in admin mode. This sounds kind of cheaty to me. I keep starting off with nothing. This time I want to actually make a base. So I feel more confident.
Inventory full.
Inventory's full. Almost to the point where I can go for ores. Getting close. I'm also streaming. Do an invite, I'll join you.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, you want me to just join the party for the messages? Yeah, let's just do that. Unless I'm still in it. I just have to forget I'm in one. Hang on a minute. Before I die trying to open the party.
What it is, bro.
What it is, man?
Not much. I was playing earlier, then I went and was doing some chores. Rebecca called me saying that she was on break, so I took me and her food down there.
Yeah.
And now that I got home, I was like, well, since I just ate, I'm gonna go inside and play some games.
Yeah,
Hopped
I
on
thought
and
you
seeing you
worked
sent me
today.
a stream invite.
Yeah, I thought you worked today. So, um, I was surprised to see you pop on.
I'm off today and the next 2 days.
Tomorrow I'll be flying out to New York. And I gotta work for the day. I can't play until evening, if I can even play then. So I had to name my world something unique, so I had to start over again because I couldn't figure out which world it was. Because there's a whole list of them. Most of them are tutorial worlds. So, knowing that, I was like, oh, really? It's a tutorial worlds. So I started over and named my world something unique now so I could pick it out of the list.
Energy
It was like potato peeler.
Do what?
You named your world potato peeler, and it's like, yep, that's mine.
Yeah, I didn't name it potato peeler.
No.
But I mean,
Yeah,
how come your friend wants to start off with space stations
Station?
already?
I guess it's a base of operation, I guess. I don't even know how old this person is. Well, he's old enough because he says he's a wife.
I'm going to have a wife at least. Okay, I got to get back and get my suit charged up after I joined the party. I forgot.
If you want, you can stay on your world, experiment, do whatever. But he hops on. He's like, "Hey, you want to go for a quick ride?" I had just ran out of iron ingots at the time. I was like, "Sure, we'll do
Yeah.
that." Not ingots, metal plates. So sure, we'll do that. And sorry about that.
It's okay.
Yeah, so I got into this ship, completely different one. And I'm like, so what? I was like, where are we going? He goes, well, that's the thing. So I went to go delete that ship that I have. I'm guessing the same one as mine. I don't know.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I forgot to disconnect it from the station, so it just deleted the whole thing.
You
So
did?
he pasted.
Oh,
He did, yeah.
Oh,
So this was that other station, the one we accidentally went to.
yeah.
So he is now 4,193.1 kilometers away. That's far.
Yeah. Why did he go that
Oh,
far
alright,
away?
cool.
He didn't like us going to the station?
He just wanted distance, I guess. So I was like, okay, I can work with this.
Right.
So, excuse me. My grandma's gone on a little bit of a tangent.
Your grandma did what?
Going on a little bit of a tangent.
Oh.
Her message to me was all jambled together. I'm like, what the fuck are you saying? Essentially, she was going, I don't like Maddie's swimsuit. Because Maddie, her mom, Ryan, just off the world.
Yeah.
Her mom, Ryan, Maddie, and her two siblings are all in. They went to Florida. They're on the beach right now and blah blah blah. And then posted a picture of Maddie and all the other kids. But Maddie's like, I don't like Maddie's suit. It's too sexy for her age.
Oh.
Maybe if it was like private photos, yeah. But like out in the public for perverts. And I was like, oh, I had to decipher what you just said before I understood. She's like, I didn't type it like that. I don't know why it changed the words on me. I was like, oh no. She's like, so what's your input? I was like, I told my mom, I was like, I don't know, it seems right. So I was just like, oh, you know, it seems a bit revealing, but it's okay. Oh.
Well, I discovered there's a way to keep your drill going so you can concentrate on picking things up instead of holding the trigger the whole time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How's that?
Double click the trigger. So if you want all the resources, you can double click the right R2, and it'll keep going.
See, as soon as I asked, I was like, I bet you just gotta hold it.
Well,
I mean,
you know,
bet you gotta
I was
double tap
holding
it.
down the square and that, so I could pick them up as fast as pick up the rocks as fast as they came off. But I was like, oh really?
Oh, this holding square, collect a bunch?
Yeah, I was holding an R2 and holding square at the same time.
Oh. I don't know if holding square would pick up all of it.
Yeah,
I've
if it goes in
I've been
front of your
rabbit tapping
drill.
square.
Why am I not getting anything now? Oh, gotta go forward and then down. Okay.
So because I was extending the landing pads
Yeah.
on the station, I moved your ship, your mining vessel. God damn it, Pete. I moved your mining vessel and I marked landing pad 1. I put
Gotcha.
mine on landing pad 2. And I built a third and a fourth one. How you can tell which one's which is, instead of writing 1, 2, I just put red stripes on them.
Yeah. Well, try this one. I was using that miner
Oh,
a little bit. Was it this morning?
Oh,
Early
the-
this morning?
which one?
The one that you said you always call the one that I use. You keep calling it mine.
Oh, okay.
And I parked it. Maybe it was last night. Anyways, and it wasn't emptying anything. But when I got on this morning, it was completely empty. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the game bugs like that. There's times where I know I can pull stuff through the system. Like, I'll go to this car container and go to pull something out of the assembler, and it won't let me. I quit the game, hop back in, and then I go try again, and I can pull that stuff. I'm like, Jesus.
Now, that server, is it a server or is it somebody's game system?
It's a
Who's
server.
pretending to be a server? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a server. He pays for it through Nextauto.
Oh.
He didn't tell me that. It says it in the server list.
So you have to make a tunnel, and then you can shave the bottom of it. I didn't know that. And if you kneel down and just use the drill constantly, you'll just go straight down. So on this planet, I'm actually on like a glacier.
Okay.
So I've got no problems finding ice.
That's weird. I just got on and seen my ship and your miner ship not connected to the station.
Not connected to the station?
Mm-mm. The connector showed up as yellow, but so I hopped on our ships and plugged him in. Oh, look, that's weird.
Mine was connected when I got on there.
Oh, hold on, let me look at the control panel. Let me check something here. I just thought about something. So when I plugged my ship into the one connector, it was like, oh, you're connected to the station for 15 minutes.
For 15 minutes.
Yeah. So, let me check if that's... Because I know he changed, at least the one connector's changed. He's like, there you go, that should be fine now. Let's see here. How to unlock never.
I found out the hard way that if you leave your game running, your suit will run out of energy.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you'll die.
Oh, yeah.
But it tells me that the atmosphere is high in O2 and it's warm. I'm like, this ain't warm. It's ice everywhere.
Well, it probably means I mean, it could be considered warm because it's warmer than you would be in space. Maybe that's what it's going off of.
Well, yeah, I'm thinking that it's warm enough for human beings, but it's not necessarily warm.
Right. Shit.
I gotta find a source of ores because I'm getting ready to have the refinery built so I can have better iron instead of running back and forth a million times with a load of rocks.
Could do that. It's something I could try,
Yeah.
but I'm slightly afraid to mess up.
How much of the tech tree do you start off with whenever you start in his server?
Minimum.
Minimum as in nothing, and you gotta get it all from scratch, or minimum
Pretty
as
much,
in...
you gotta unlock it all.
How do you unlock it all so fast?
I just went down the list, one thing at a time, I guess. You don't have to build one of everything.
I don't know how to read that. I'll be honest with you. Every time I look at the tech tree, I'm like, so what do I need before this? And then it'll change. Like it's taking me back to a default view all of a sudden.
Alright. Let me find one that I haven't unlocked yet.
But I figured it's got to be something like you got to build the basic thing before you can buy the industrial one, right?
Right.
So I should be able to buy at least the next level up assembler because I've built a basic one.
Does this dude share with me?
And I don't care what I do, I can't get the base laid out flat no matter what I do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wonder if this dude shared his progression with me because I seem to have everything unlocked, but I didn't. I've never built a gravity generator.
Gotcha. You probably did.
Wish it would have told me that. This person shared with you. Hold up.
So, I got an assembler. My survival kit's on my base now with 4 windmills. And I'm working on the refinery.
Oh, never mind. That was my fault. Alright, so when you're looking at your tech tree, you can see, like, you can tell the difference when you
How
look
do you
at
open
it.
up your tech tree, first of all?
L1 and left arrow.
L1 and
Yeah.
left arrow?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Oh,
first
you
thing
can-
it shows me is if I push down out of the search, I'm on the list on the left. It says all blocks.
Energy
Yeah.
low.
I'm on all blocks.
If I go down and say like block weapons, it looks like. If I push
Yeah,
to the
there's-
right so I can highlight something, now it's working. It was going back to default on me.
So it's working for you?
Yeah. That's the interior turret.
Alright, so everything is like, alright, everything, let's just say this is gray. Everything's gray, but there's stuff that you cannot build yet is in a darker gray. Like, in order for me to unlock,
Right. Like I can't unlock the one that's between interior turret and spotlight.
between interior turret and spotlight.
Yeah, under block
Oh,
weapons.
searchlight.
Right, so I got to build a spotlight before I can build a searchlight.
Either that or the searchlight is a DLC thing, because I don't know what that icon is next to it.
Well, then
I'm
I get to-
assuming you can't build that dispenser, exhaust pipe, or that heat vent in
talking
that
about?
same bar.
It's not in the same bar to me.
Oh,
See, I got interior turret, grayed out, and then I got spotlight, medical room, and it goes all the way to the end at target dummy. How all those are
okay.
related, I don't know.
Okay, it looks like that's for me. I can see there's like at the bottom right of the block that you're talking about that's grayed out for you. Is there like a small white circle at the bottom right of it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's a DLC item.
okay. So there are different symbols meaning DLC items. So I don't
Yeah,
know how I know
probably.
which ones I have to build in order to build something else. See, I can't
Best way I
read
can
that.
describe it is so above the interior turret is the basic assembler. I believe that's already on. Well, it is already unlocked. You build the basic assembler that unlocks the interior turrets, the interior lights. Then you have to build something from the interior light tab to unlock the projector and the other, which will also unlock you the sound block. So you just follow like whatever row of blocks you're trying to unlock. You follow that line. That
What the
tells you what you
hell?
need to build.
Oh, it's trying to place something I'm not even building. Damn it. That was
Mm,
irritating.
so I found out that you know I can project things onto tables.
Yeah,
Well, you can too. Um,
but it's not a projector. It's a
yeah, a
display.
hologram.
Yeah, it's a display. They call it.
It it's set for defaultly for 2% of the actual size. I turned that to 100%,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh wow, let me back up, get a good distance away from the base, see what that looks like overlapping, that inside of my station. And uh, I found out that if you get far enough away from that table, that
Yeah.
hologram is gone. But you get close enough again, and it's back. I was like, oh, I mean that
Oh,
makes sense for a
that's the way
CPU.
holograms work. You say
I
when you
just
get
didn't know there was a range.
back far enough away from it, you can't see it anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't show up. It just doesn't render.
That's the way our
I was like,
current
yeah.
hologram technology is. I
I
know
was
how
like,
to make a simple
yeah.
hologram with basically two plastic bowls and a bunch of foil,
Right.
and you can drop something inside, and
Lag.
anything inside will look like it's sitting on top of the bowls. Basic, simple hologram.
See. Okay,
So anyways, I want to get this refinery going so I can go concentrate on ores so that I can build miners. Oh, see, energy's critically low. That's nice. That was a quick jump to critical.
right.
Good thing my inventory's full. I can go back and recharge. I think I just simply forgot to do that. I already knew I was supposed to, but I forgot.
Johnny's a potato. So, that same spot where the that white circle is,
Yeah?
there's things that it has a plus mark on it. That is passed on needed. That plus mark means that there's different variations of the thing.
Uh-huh.
So if you're in the build mode and you press the up arrow, you can cycle through those variations. I was like,
Yeah, I figured that one out.
oh, okay.
But it is useful knowledge, don't get me wrong. And it's just like my assembler, I can't get it on disassemble mode.
Oh! Wrong button, I took my helmet off.
In fact, I don't even see the assembler.
Some random dude I've never seen before. His name is Lil Tox. DOX.
Yeah?
He sent a application to join my faction. But I was gonna get off at the time. I'm thinking I don't know you.
Right.
I'm able to place.
Am I actually going to get everything I need to finish the refinery? like there's a way to go up to something like you're going to build it, and there's a combination of keys to hit where it'll only program into your assembler what you need to finish it. And I can't figure that out either.
There you go. Oh. Not really important, but I wish I could change the voice of that suit. In Elite Dangerous, you can change the voice of your ship. I mean, you read a lot more, like, you could read you the news and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel regret joining up with him because, you know, he's just pasting in stuff, he's not earning it.
Right.
But as long as you and I stick to our own thing, I don't see a problem with it, I guess.
Except for when he pastes things in for you that you didn't ask for.
Yeah.
And if you break them down, then you have components you can't build. But to each his own.
Alright, so there's 4 members in my section. Then there's Lil Tox 7839. There's an apple. I don't know who he is, but he has a controller icon next to his name. You could guess he's an Xbox player.
Oh.
Not sure what that matters, but I just don't know him, so I'm like, I don't know. He is on Earth, from what I picked up, because he was like, oh hey, here's a coordinates to a space pirate base. And it's on Earth. I was like, oh, space pirate.
See, assembly mode is triangle, but when I push triangle, it doesn't change anything. I don't even know what that's for. Here's your basic weapon.
Oh, right. But what I was thinking I could try is the ship is considered it's a station. But remember, the one day I was messing around with that drill, I made it go. For some reason, I pasted it in. It registered as a station. I couldn't move it, but I changed it to ship, moved it, hit station again because I was like, oh, well, that's cool. But I couldn't switch it back to station. I was like, oh, I mean back to ship. I was like, oh. So I want to turn the station into a ship so I can move it to a different spot in this bubble and then turn it back to station. But a part of me is like, oh, I don't want to. What if I can't switch it back to station?
Right. I'm going to get a base built up enough to have a projector and see if I can't find blueprints for mobile bases.
Yeah.
That carry mining gear, you know, or that carry mining ships. Because I think it would be cool to just be able to move around from ore spot to ore spot and take all your shit with you. You ain't got to worry about that. Iron. So I get this refinery done, and then I'm going to go specifically in search of ores. And what is this silicon vein? Is that any good at all? Does that do anything for you?
What's the silicone for?
You know, the resource silicon, when you get silicon from rocks anyway, you don't use a lot of it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I heard. Oh, I just thought about something. If I move this station, is it gonna move the safe zone? Then I won't be able to. I want to move the station to the edge of the bubble, where there's all this space in front of the bubble.
Yeah. But what puts that bubble up?
I can't remember. He said something the one day, but I can't remember.
It's a finished that production. So much stuff.
He won't be on for a couple days. He said something about oh, what did he say? Oh yeah, overtime. He's gonna be doing overtime.
Is this storming
Says
that
about
where
it.
you're at?
No, I have a fan going.
You sound like I heard lightning.
No.
Yeah, thunder and lightning.
Oh, now I have no problem switching between ship and station.
I think it was just a glitch.
Maybe. There's buses on the ship. Is the buses off? Oh, they're off.
No computers. Programmed computers. I thought those were computers that were into your place. Okay.
My head hurts.
Computer, what do you look at?
Is there gyroscopes on the station? I doubt it. No gyroscopes. Oh, that'll keep me from twisting all day. So the station I'm moving is actually a copy of the original. The original one's still sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm moving the station around, but the bubble's not moving. But again, this is the copy.
Right.
So I'm wondering if I move the actual one, is it gonna move the bubble?
Steel plate. Construction computer. Large
If
scale
not, that'd be
computer.
cool. We could totally scrap the original station and build our own station.
True. I thought the assembler could make large steel tubes.
Yes. Depends
Terminal's
on
not
the
connected to
assembler.
Shit. Okay, should be connected to my surviving one.
Why is my head hurting?
I'm not getting the queue up for the assembler. I don't get it.
Is it a basic assembler or what?
Yes.
Oh. You might need to build a normal assembler or industrial. I'm pretty sure the normal one is the one you're gonna need.
Oh, there's
Basic
no way I
only do
faced
the
it the
basic.
wrong way. This one I faced it the right way. Yeah, okay, that's not an interface, okay. So, I got it faced into the survival kit, so I should be able to access it through the survival kit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can't. I'm not able to access it at all.
Are you sure you want to delete selected objects? Copy will be stored in clipboard.
Oh, that sign maybe? Basic assembler, there's the inventory for it. So I break things down, they go into basic assembler, if I can program the basic assembler. And the basic refinery comes up too because they're attached. But when I go to program things,
Alright, I guess I'm gonna move the big ship first.
basic assembler. Do I have to turn it on?
Oh, yeah, you should probably turn the assembler on.
Alright,
that should-
every time I'll hold down to look there, but not under production.
But I tell you I planted potatoes.
Do what?
I planted potatoes.
Yeah.
I didn't remember if I told you or not.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, I just looked at them and I was like, oh, yay, they're sprouted.
that's my inventory, and that's the inventory of all those items. If I'm not able to tell the basic assembler to make anything, that just doesn't make sense, does it?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay, does this need a grid? It does not need a grid. So we're saying it needed a grid earlier. So we'll do construction computer times 5.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Alright, I went into the actual space station. I switched it from station to ship and then back to station. And now it doesn't show the option for changing it between ship and station.
Oh. Since I don't know how to program an incomplete thing in just to complete it, I gotta do this one at a time. Steel plate. This one that has 6 steel plates on it. Yeah. That's not showing it. Oh, because I've only got, so 110 minus 3 is 107, minus 6 is 101. Plus 10 is 111. R1 for 100. And large steel tube. Now that I know the basic assembler makes, but I can't seem to find that program. 4 motors. I've got one, so I need 3.
You need me to watch your live stream for you so I can tell you things? Or do you think you got this figured out?
So far I've got this part going on. I'm just building these components. Computer, I need 3 more. Make sure it says it's a computer, not an interior 3. And then that's it. That's all those components.
The copy doesn't have a problem.
This one.
Let me go back to the original.
Program that in 35 construction computers.
I know it's
Since I'm not
nothing
putting them on a
important.
plan, it won't unload them all into my inventory, believe it or not. What did I say I needed? 25. And no drive. Zero. Sorry, 5 more. Okay, what else we got here? Metal grid times 4, can't touch it yet. Small steel tube times 20, can't touch it yet. 4 motors are already there, 1 display is there, 2 computers are already in there. Why is it this construction computer points? 5 more construction computers. And
Oh,
and that's it. That's where I can make the steel tubes and I'll be good. And the metal grid. I guess matter of not having something in there. Okay. Refinery's done, so I'm off looking for ore. So
I just quit the server and hopping back in to see if maybe that'll allow me to switch to ship again. Cause I made a copy of the station. It can move back and forth between ship and station.
right.
It's not a big deal. It's fine where it is. You know, like we can always build. Let's say it's at the dead center of the safe zone. We could build where we want it to be, and then just
Right.
grind off the parts we don't want. Could do that,
Yeah, you could.
because I'm more inclined to do that, because I'm partially afraid if I was to, let's say, delete the original and keep the copy, would that get rid of the safe zone bubble?
Oh, well, this thing can access the basic assembler. Well, why can't the other one then?
Do you have those? There's certain spots on like the assemblers and whatnot. Do you have to have connected, typed up? Do you have those panels connected?
Well, check this out. The refinery, it's panel that you usually use to access it.
Yeah.
When I put it on production, it comes up with basic assembler. But the survival kit, which is supposed to come up with a basic assembler because it's directly attached to it,
Oh, there
does
we go.
not. Which is, to me, is weird as hell. Because eventually, I'm going to have everything built in and I won't be able to access the panels that are actually letting me get to it. So I got to figure out what's going on with that. It lists here on the grid blocks. Basic assembler, show on HUD. That's just an active antenna connection. Use the conveyor system on. Toggle block on. Show blocking terminal. It's on. Show blocking inventory screens. It's on. Show blocking toolbar in toolbar config, and that's on. So go figure, right? If all that's on, but when I go to production, I only get the survival kit. Oh, there's the basic assembler. All right, I have to switch between them. That's not fair.
Oh, I see. I didn't think about that. I'm not used to the. Back when I played it, I don't recall it being basic assembler, industrial assembler. It was just the assembler and then the corresponding mods that you could add onto it.
Right.
Yeah, hell, I'm not even used to this skill tree thing. Whenever I played, You had everything unlocked.
Hold. That's where it can build. That's not my inventory. Oh yes. I had the right stuff to upgrade my mining gear. Grinder and welder. That's the disassembler.
That one's the copy. This one's the real one.
That was weird. Something took out a lot of my scrap stuff. Or a lot of my grids. My blocks.
Uh-oh.
I think I got hit by lightning just now.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we
lots
go.
of scrap just sitting here. We'll have to disassemble the scrap. See if I can't recover. That sucks.
Oh, buddy.
I guess I'm lucky I didn't get hit by lightning, huh?
Right. Alright, Johnny, I did a thing.
You did what?
I took the chance. I converted the original station into a ship. And yes, I can move it and not move the bubble. So,
Nice.
I don't know if the original station is necessary to keep the safe zone bubble or not. We could scrap this station if we wanted, I'm thinking. So I'm gonna move it back, just all the way to the wall. All the way. I'm gonna leave some gap. And then we can just expand forward.
Right.
That way we can have more things in front of the station. Or if we want to completely change station. Just more playroom without being in the middle. I feel like I'm just gonna shut up. Convert the station. Change center of mass. No gravity range.
I can't put the scrap metal into anything? Alright, how do you get rid of scrap metal?
Put it in the refinery. Scrap metal gets melted down into steel plates, or not steel plates, ingots.
Nope.
I don't
I
know.
got hit again. What the hell is getting me?
I wonder if you have meteors on, or if something is near you.
Oh, I just saw lightning strike in the distance. It's destroying my base.
That's weird.
Or someone's hitting me with a bunch of artillery, one, but I mean, now I gotta grind down my whole setup and rebuild it, damn it.
Uh-oh. Poor Johnny.
Energy low.
And my energy's low. That's what I keep forgetting to do.
Low. You're all like, Johnny's tolerance is low.
Now I hear lightning, really? I didn't hear it that whole time. Of course I can't recharge and heal. It's off the grid now. I'm dead.
No.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
No, I didn't know there was lightning either.
Okay.
Like I said, the last thing I knew of, there was the spiders on the alien planet, there was the wolves on Earth, but those are optional. I know there's meteor showers, again, that's optional. I didn't know there was lightning strikes.
Respawn planet pod. No. Don't need that. I mean, I get it. I'm standing on metal. I should watch out for lightning, but I shouldn't have to pay with, like, my entire base.
Right.
Okay, I guess I'm rebuilding everything in this corner.
Over here, I also move our ship back over to the original station.
Yeah, I know inventory's full. So I guess the question is how long am I going to have lightning going on? Energy is critical, and I can't do anything about it, so I'm going to die.
How long is the lightning storms in Space Engineers?
0. Do what? Okay, so let me try this again because I need to. Survival kit right here.
How to avoid lightning in Space Engineers. Decoys are the lightning rod of Space Engineers. Antennas will be struck if you do not have one. If you don't have a decoy or antenna, a random functional block will be struck by lightning. You can also prevent any lightning from hitting your grid by moving underground. Decoys provide a safe radius of 50 meters. And there's more I can click on. Do you want to turn off weather?
Decoy? I don't even know how to do that.
Alright. Weather can be toggled on or off using the advanced button on the world option page from the main menu.
Oh.
Can't be toggled while in game without using admin commands.
I've got admin commands. No. I have accidentally hit it many times.
R1 triangle. Don't worry, bro, I got you.
Time of day offset, ignore safe zones, can use all terminals, show all players, untargetable, invulnerable, and enable to create mode tools.
Go to admin tools. Like up at the top where it says admin tools, there's an arrow. You click it.
Oh yeah, I see it.
And go down to weather.
Force random weather, create lightning. No, not force random. I don't want to do it. I want to stop it.
Right.
Current weather, none. Current weather intensity, 0. Current temperature, warm. Incoming weather, none. Next weather, 3,210 seconds. That's why I got this far without weather. That just changes the weather. So how do you stop it? Modify weather. Snow light.
The only way I know to stop it,
I can spawn in weather. Do what? I'm sorry, I didn't
change the weather. I know you can go to the main menu to do it, Johnny. I don't feel very useful right now. I don't know.
Remove weather. That's removing the current weather. Replace weather? No, remove weather. I can pick all kinds of weather to have. But you know how long it takes it to unload?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I have got to figure out which of these parts I actually need. Apparently not the ones I'm carrying.
Alright, that ship's parked.
Get rid of that for now. I was trying to figure something out too, and just started getting hit by lightning. It was really pissing me off.
No, I bet you already did.
I need that survival kit. Because I'm going to die without it.
God, he's like, I don't want to die, virgin.
Inventory full.
Okay, let's build the survival kit again. Really? What do I need here? Medical comp? Oh, don't tell me it destroyed my medical comp. I can't get another medical computer. There it is. No, 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 no. Inventory. Because now we're saying inventory full every 2 seconds.
Poor Johnny.
Oh, it's just really irritating me.
I can tell. I feel like I should just go watch your live streams so I can probably talk you
Oh,
through
that's
it.
my bottle. Now I gotta find my bottle too in a minute.
Right, now that ship is connected. 2 options, Johnny.
What?
You have 2 options. A, I use my admin powers to delete the copy of the station from my experimentations.
Yeah?
Or option 2, I allow us to scrap it down for the stuff.
Okay. Medical computers are in now. What do I need now? It's not telling me now.
Which option would you prefer?
Okay, I don't understand something. It says, according to this list, I got everything in there. But now my torch is going
Are you holding R2?
Yeah. Oh, I have no
energy.
energy. I'm dead.
That'll do
I
it.
have to start over.
That'll do it.
Battery, but I can't access the damn battery in my pod, can I?
You can hop in your cryopod to regenerate energy.
No, the cockpit's gone because I was in the middle of modifying it.
Oh.
So now I have what I need to get energy, and guess what? I can't get the damn energy. I have windmills that are still running, no way to get energy into my suit. So pretty much I'm going to die, right?
Let's see. Sit down in the cockpit, get into a cryopod. If you can, well, shit, you can't do it because you don't have power to turn on your welder. I was gonna say build a one of those corner couches or whatever because they give you power somehow.
Right, I can't build anything because I've got everything ready for the survival kit, you know, because I had to rebuild it because of friggin' lightning.
Yep, suicide. You don't have to let yourself die, and you'll get new energy that way. It's like Minecraft, Johnny. You don't
No,
have
it's
food.
not like
You're gonna
Minecraft.
starve. I don't know. It's like food. Sometimes you gotta starve to death.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if that's high enough. Yeah, because I couldn't even tell I was falling for a minute. Faster, faster, faster. Die faster. I
What
just
do you
shot
think,
my
Johnny?
jetpack straight up into the air and then shut it off.
Do you think we should keep this station, grind it down for resources, or use my admin powers to get rid of it since it's a copy?
It's almost like I have to start the game over. Because I didn't have
Well,
a cockpit to respawn in.
Do you know? You don't know where your base is at?
How do I say this? No cockpit. What are the functions of a cockpit besides just giving you energy and stuff? It's where you spawn.
Right, but
I didn't have one. So that chair
Yes.
you spawn in, I didn't have one at all. And now it's acting like I got to redo this game.
right, but whenever like you have a GPS, and when you die, it normally goes, hey, here's where your body's at.
Okay. When you respawn, but you have to respawn. Get it?
Yeah.
No respawning. I took the seed out.
There's an option to just spawn randomly in the wild.
It didn't give
Okay.
it to me.
Oh,
It
Lord.
said quite simply, hey, choose these drop spots. So we'll see if this is actually the same planet or a new game. Because it just sent me to a list of available drop spots. You know what I mean? Like planet, moon, whatever.
I wonder if I join your role, can I help you out with that?
There's 2 respawn pods. I don't know how far away. 56 kilometers. Okay. No, it's the same world. I had to drop in a new pod. Okay, you. That one. That's the one I want. Hold it. I can't go that far flying, can I? Do you know how far your jetpack can fly you?
I think you can do the 50.
But you gotta get your bottles first, right?
Yeah, definitely grab bottles.
Okay, where's the terminal? It's on the part with the oars. There it is. Crosshairs up there. Hold that down for a second. Thank you very much. Okay. 89 kilometers or 56 kilometers? I haven't. That's that one, okay. Up and over the mountain range. Eventually I'm going to come back and just grind that one all the way down. At least I'll have the stuff for it, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was telling me I couldn't get back in that world because I didn't have the chair. But it actually just caused me to drop a new pod.
Oh.
Somewhere random in the world.
I don't remember how big the planets are in the game. I don't think they're crazy big, at least not the moon.
It's an Earth-like planet, so it's pretty big.
Right, but I don't think it's not going to be a 1-to-1 ratio of Earth.
Oh, probably not. But I do know I'm going across this crazy mountain.
I do know there are games that do that, like Elite Dangerous. So they say it's a 1-to-1 scale
Yeah.
of the actual galaxy and such.
How's that? You'd never be able to cross it.
You can't. There's tons of stuff that people have not explored. Last time I played it on, like when I played it years ago, I played it recently too, but when I played it years ago, I came across a solar system they said that nobody had explored ever.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the solar system is, but I turned in the information and I got it to say that, like, oh, you discover this.
So I had this idiot come into my party, or into my stream, and he
Yeah.
typed, "I'm going to fart. Can you suggest what to eat to fart the best?" I ignored him.
Totally relevant. Hey, I'm playing Space Engineers. Hey, what should I eat to shit myself? Should have told him Taco Bell.
No, I'm not telling him anything. And I don't know why you didn't come up as being in or watching the stream when you were watching the stream.
I seen, remember I first joined and it said there was one person, no comments. I sent that first comment, it said that just 0 people watching. I was like, maybe
I
it
know,
was a
because when
lie.
I
Maybe
actually
someone-
said it, you said, but I am though.
Yeah, you were like, oh, you're not watching it. I was like, yeah, I am. I'm right here. At first I was thinking it was, a delay. Thinking like, oh, somebody just left and then I showed up.
Right.
But when
No,
the
it said
number never
0.
changed, I was like, for mine?
Well, there better not be too many mountain ranges in the way or I'll be flying way too high. I'm in a low O2 atmosphere right now because I'm flying over some mountains. But I'm really trying not to I'm trying not to move too much without the jetpacks because that'll take my battery power all the way back down. Or
Right.
my suit power. And that's what killed me in the first place.
If you weren't on Earth, I was gonna say use the low gravity to your advantage and turn off your inertia dampeners. That allows you to coast through the air, but you would fly to the surface too fast.
Right, I know. I've experienced that.
Death by kinetic energy.
Even though it doesn't give that message, you know that's what it means.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that was
down to 32 kilometers. I've gone through
Bavaria.
like several bars of hydrogen.
That's what the game was. In Terraria, if you die from falling, it'll say random messages, like the one said about you dying from kinetic energy.
Yeah. That'd be nice. Well, that put me pretty damn far away, I'm telling you. That'd be like starting the game over again. If I can't get there and I have to build a new base right there, it's like starting over. It's not starting over, but it's like it.
Oh, I totally get that.
27 kilometers. Well, I got some part of a bottle left because it just refilled me and it's still got the bottle symbol.
It just dawned on me. I was like, I watched in your video you had gotten your inventory was full. I was like, man, I've never found my inventory full. I've never played single player. I've only played on his world. So I was
Right.
like, what?
What were
Oh,
your
what's that
attitude
say?
controls again?
Huh? Oh, admin. R1 and triangle.
Attitude, not admin. Straighten your ass out according to the ground so you're not flying sideways.
L1 and you rotate the right knob. Altitude.
Thank you. No, not altitude. It's attitude.
I thought you were saying attitude.
Oh shit! When did I lose my bottle?
Low.
Uh-oh.
I can't get back to base.
Oh no. I wonder if I join your world, can I help you?
Probably not.
I don't know how to do it exactly, but there is a way
Oh.
through admin
Oh.
controls you can...
Can I live? Nope. Alright, I'm smoking a cigarette. Okay,
there is a
so
way through
it said
admin
fuel
controls you can
low.
teleport.
I shut off my fuel, right?
Right.
Then it said fuel critical. And I was like, okay, I'm going to fall so far and then cut on and use the rest of my fuel. It worked for like 0.2 seconds and then it was completely out. I tried to do the, brake while falling.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't work. So now I'm starting a new base on the other side of the mountains. But this time, I think I'll build the whole survival thing until I need just the computers. And I'm going to have to exit into the main menu so I can make sure there's no lightning.
Right.
I don't mind the rest of the weather. It's the lightning that bugs me because that was striking me out of nothing.
I know if you go into the admin menu, you can search by grid, and you could teleport to your base.
Yeah.
Cheating, but it'll get you back on your own.
I don't do the cheaty thing. Let's see, what else could I do? Build a new base. You said build underground, right? How the hell would I build or clear enough space underground to build? I mean, it takes forever just to mine that crap.
If you don't care about the resources,
I
do
can't
the L.
afford to not care about the resources. You see what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you're saying, bud.
But I get it. The whole base is metal. There's got to be a way to stop lightning from hitting your metal base. Which is why you like building on the moon, huh?
Oh, like I said, I've never even known about the lightning.
Well,
no,
it seems to
just
me I
built
always
the
see you
moon
on an asteroid or the moon.
I just chose that because it's. God damn it! It's because it's harder to live. You can go on Earth, not have to worry about your oxygen.
True.
Whereas
Unless
on
you're
the
up in the
moon,
mountains.
I have to worry about it.
You hear me?
Yeah,
If you're up in the mountains, you got to worry about oxygen.
that's true. Oh yeah, because low oxygen.
Right.
Ah, I forgot about low oxygen environment.
And everywhere else I land, I mean, I was lucky I was on a lake of ice. Everywhere else, there's no level land. I don't even know how to make level land so I can have a level base that's not sticking one end up in the air.
Your base platform?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you can change. There's probably a way, like, whenever sometimes it pops up for me. It's like, oh, this is a static grid, or what's it, L1, R1, or something to change
Yeah.
between that to free build.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way to build, change the mode where it's like, oh, I want to build flat the planet.
Nope. I've gone through all the modes. And they all came up crooked. None of them would snap straight. So I was doing, the free one. But then it wants to snap to itself, absolutely rigid, so you can't follow the contours of the ground. I'm gonna build a small, tiny square base that's only got my stuff on it. And meanwhile, I'll work on leveling a place out for a more permanent base. I like my last base, but oh well.
Hell, that or
Freaking
on the original
lightning.
server, my original base on the moon, that one wasn't flat with the gravity of the moon.
The first base I saw of yours was underground, so I couldn't tell if it was flat or not.
Yeah, there was a slight tilt to it.
But when you build underground, you're never turning your base into a mobile anything, are you?
Mm-mm. Okay.
And you said you built that one base yourself? Does that mean
What,
you
from
hollowed
what
out
you
the
had
ground
said,
and
yeah.
built it?
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of hollowing out the ground, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there was no head start like, oh look, a cave. Nope, none of that.
Did you collect the resources while you were doing it, or you just said screw it?
So-so. Sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. A lot of the time I did not.
Gotcha.
I went to where I went mining for iron, ice, whatnot. A lot of it was kind of deep underground, like 50 so meters.
Okay, baby.
So with my big miner ship, that was plenty of stone I was collecting. So
Right.
at the actual base zone, I was like, eh, fuck it.
Oh, I can't be up too much longer, so I'm gonna be starting this one from scratch. Damn it.
Oh, that's right. You had to go flying.
Okay.
I'm guessing you cannot take your wife, or maybe she just doesn't like flying.
She does not care to fly. Okay, so I'm not gonna be particular. I'm just gonna start digging right here.
And even though you're struggling hard
Yep.
understanding the game, I am glad that you got the game and I have somebody to play with.
Yeah.
Did you say it came up as not a game inside the PlayStation 4, but as like a simulator or something?
Um. Let me think. What was it coming up as? It was weird. I know that. Oh, something like that. Oh no, I was putting Astro Engineer in, and I couldn't find it.
Oh.
But lightning wasn't striking just functional blocks, it was striking the entirety of my base.
Where it was striking, there was nothing, no
It was
functional
just
block
my grid.
underneath it.
At first it just struck the grid that I had put down. And then later on it struck the grid underneath my functional blocks and knocked them off the grid so they had no power.
Oh, I asked him about if Planet X was in the server, or if it was not on console edition yet. He said he would have to figure out how to delete a planet in order to get that planet in.
What planet was it?
Planet X is the one that has the spiders on it. At least that's what it was called whenever I last played on PC.
Gotcha.
But the planet gives me a Starship Trooper vibe. So I was kind of looking forward to going there.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll make a hole and there has enough space. Put a big base under there. And then I'll change things later. Inventory full, okay. Doing this again. I'm not upset. I just had to come to terms with starting over.
No, I get you, bud. You're okay.
So yes,
Believe me, it's okay.
I want to set the production to make all kinds of ingots. Well, I'm not building anything. The problem with this game is when you make a hole, a lot of times you can't find the hole again. I'll find it.
Yeah, I forget. Did I send you a picture on the PlayStation of his new base?
Send me a picture, I just haven't looked at it yet.
Huh?
Send me a picture, I just haven't looked at it yet.
Okay. Yeah, I seen it and I was like, whoa. He has it. I was like, I asked him, I was like, did you find this or was this pasted in? He pasted it in. So I was like, yo, that looks cool. Just for later purposes, for whatever reason. I took a copy of that blueprint.
Right. Guess I got to work through the texture a little bit. So I've been doing some new Got you there at work? I expected to
You wait for the headset.
I didn't hear your question.
I was saying, are you away from your headset? Because it sounded kind of distant.
Oh no, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I asked if Becky was at work.
Oh, that's better. One of those is better for the headset.
Well, I've got the sound going through my headset too, so it might be affecting how loud my chat is.
Oh. Yeah, I've never seen something this actually, so I'm kind of hoping that you don't get frustrated enough to be like, "This, I'm not playing no more." Yeah, I feel bad because you bought the game because of me. Yeah, that's happened.
I'm just making a hole right where my pod landed, and I'm gonna build a base
Okay.
underneath there.
You gonna try to bury your pod or no?
No. I'm gonna leave the pod up there and work from it until I get my base built
Okay.
underground. So of course that means I have to bring a windmill up from underground. So that's gonna be interesting. down into the good rock now.
Yeah, it definitely helps having a mining ship to hollow out that cave.
Yeah.
But I think it was like the amount of drills, the amount of the weight from the blocks and whatnot. It kind of made the battery drain kind of fast. So
Inventory
a lot of that I did do by hand.
energy low.
I love it. You did do what?
That cave I dug out by hand.
Well, I'm gonna know firsthand, aren't I?
Maybe.
Whoa, no! Energy low, and I fell down my hole.
Uh-oh. Hopefully you can get out.
Yeah, I got a jetpack. Remember? I thought it was a little bit further away from it. Well, that drilling will drain your energy, won't it?
Milo, stop.
Inventory full.
Yes. Your hands on feet. You said you're gonna go to bed soon, Johnny?
Yeah.
Inventory
What
full.
time is that gonna be?
About 40 minutes worth.
Oh, I'm just curious.
9
I'm
or
trying to figure out how much time I have left with you. Is that Mars? Damn it, Milo. I'm trying to play, boy.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
What have you hit when you're throwing off lots of sparks while you're drilling?
What's that?
My drill throws off a lot of sparks.
It goes what?
Sparks.
If you take it apart?
No, I said, what does it mean when
Oh,
your
there we
drill starts throwing off a lot of sparks from the bit?
It could just be you're hitting. Are you hitting any of your blocks?
No.
Okay, that. Ouch, that fucking hurt. It's just a, It's just an effect, I think. I don't know if it actually means anything. It could just be like, hey, you're close enough to the rock. So I think it's like you're close enough to the rock or your station or whichever it is. That drill is physically making contact, but in game, there's like an area that the drill actually removes the block from making them. Does the AOE of it mining. But you can mine, I think, if you're like such a distance away from the stone, but if you're actually close enough to be touching the tip to the rock, then it makes it spark. I don't know. It's probably just special effect.
Well, you see it if you look at my stream and be like, sometimes it's a lot of sparks, sometimes it's not.
What does it mean when my drill is sparking in the elite? What does it mean when my drill is sparking in Space Engineering?
These came back from a search.
I said drill, not doctor. Yeah, it's just a visible effect. There's probably a way to remove that if you wanted. But I don't know.
I don't mind it. I just wondered if it meant something like you're hitting hard rock, you're hitting a particular thing.
Right, that would be a cool indicator. Like, hey, you're hitting ore. I get that.
Or, you know, mineral-rich rock, because that's what you're really looking for.
Right.
Oh, no.
Fuel low.
Fuel low, get out of there. Okay.
Fuel critical.
Yeah, I know. I don't have my bottles on me. If I fall down that hole right now, I won't be able to get out. I don't have any bottles in there. I don't think it spawned me with bottles.
Well, that's not cool.
I've got ice, but no bottles. Oh no, because I died flying away with the bottles.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not cool.
oh yeah, you did do that.
Not quite down far enough.
Feel weird. Feel kind of lazy because like Rebecca's at work. And I'm just here playing games. And I was only gonna play for a little bit while my feedback got but that's when you were online. I wanted to hang out.
Right.
As Rebecca's mom keeps saying, it's good to give yourself a day or so to relax.
If I tried to bury this whole module, I run the risk of destroying it while it's falling. Okay, answer your question about that.
What is this audio thing?
full.
Are you sending the messages?
What'd you say, bud?
Are you sending me messages?
My friend over in the UK, she's talking about how she misses her boyfriend. They broke up because, was she on Facebook Live or something? She briefly mentioned something sexual about those two. And he broke up with her because he doesn't like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And he's giving her mixed signals saying, I miss you. But saying also like about moving on, distancing himself. She's like, I don't know if I should move on or should I wait it out? I was like, have you thought about telling him you want to get back together? He said he doesn't want anyone right now. He wants no one at the moment. Sorry if I'm not hearing you say some things, Johnny. For some reason, it's kind of hard of hearing today.
It's okay.
I know some people at work get pissy about that. I feel like I have to yell at you.
So what?
Fuel
I'm sorry,
low.
I can't fucking
There's
hear
times when I
you.
don't hear you, right?
Fuel critical.
I feel like I have to yell at you. You know, when all you fucking hear is ringing in your ear. You
Right.
tell me how easy it is to hear somebody talking to you. Only once has somebody asked me what it sounds like. The best description I can give is in like war movies when a flashbang goes off or concussion grenade goes off. That ringing that they portray, that's what I hear.
Right.
And that person was like, oh, I have tinnitus.
They said they had tinnitus?
Yeah, he's like, oh, I think I have tinnitus. Probably. I was like, did you used to listen to earbuds super fucking loud? He's like, yeah. I was like, alright. I'm pretty positive that's how I got it. I damaged my hearing, so.
So now I'm mining above me, in front of me, and below me, and now I don't know which way's which. There we go. Too bad you can't make your pod part of your base.
Too bad, what?
You can't hook your pod up to your base.
Technically you can. So, you have to unlock it, but there's this block called a merge block. You put one on the station, one on your ship, or one on a ship, one on a ship. It merges them together. I'm pretty sure they have to be the same size grid. But then you can like attach the two pieces together by, say, just normal light piece armor, and that ship will be one piece until you break it apart, or if you don't connect it like that, you know, you save the merge block, you can disconnect the merge block. And that way, technically it won't be a respawn ship. If you were like just merge your respawn ship to your station, and then you kill yourself and spawn on a new respawn ship, you can just keep giving yourself ships. Only thing is you're gonna have to either turn off or grind down your survival kit, or means of respawning on a ship or station. That way you can. Where's this gravity generator? That's not good. Mother-in-law's boyfriend. She texted. She texted me on her boyfriend's phone. She's like this. Where we are, the ER. Rob is having really sharp pains on his right side. I'll keep you posted. People. I can see everybody who's played on this world before. There's a guy named... You and me are the only PlayStation people who have been on here. There's a dude named ER Druid. Because I love you, brother, I'm transferring that miner ship that we have. I'll make myself another one. I'm gonna transfer the ownership to you. I would definitely use it. Oh, and that just booted me out of it. Just letting him know that found out you can move the station. You can move the station, but the bubble doesn't move. Fuck. The game's bouncing me around for some reason. He says,
Inventory full.
yeah, the bubble will stay in place because it's not a shield generator. you want, you can find a place to park it there. Park it that you like, and I'll explain how to add a safe zone around. I think faction wise, I think the only base you should have for a safe zone would be like your beginning, the faction's beginning base. That's it. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, everybody can like, hey, can I get a safe zone? Can I get a safe zone?
Right.
Yeah, it's in the high-tech tree
Inventory
with the jump
full.
drive. Oh, so there actually is a shield generator in the game. That's cool. So I have to look into how safe zones work, because unless he did something, because this says that it was a he said like, oh, this was an unclaimed space station, but there's things on the space station that still say that it's owned by the space pirates. For instance, the batteries.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he started hacking, and then as a faction, or maybe just him, is why whenever he initially tried to enter the safe zone, he like bounced off of it.
Oh, he bounced off of it?
Yeah, yeah, we were flying out. We weren't going very fast. Cause, well, I don't know how fast we were going, but the ship we were in, he bounced off. I was like, well, why did he bounce? He's like, I fixed it. He must have changed some setting.
Right.
Called safe zone, which you need zone chips to make it work. You can make them. Zone chips, you can buy them at a store. Oh, you can make them. Oh, everybody? No, I'm not gonna.
Inventory full.
Now I know inside the safe zone. Oh yes, normal players can make safe zones. I thought that was an admin thing.
Looks like you thought wrong.
Yeah, right? Interesting. Oh, okay. Any player could make their base a safe zone. This is okay. Just not the admin way like I did there. what? He's gone. He joined and then left.
Inventory full.
Yeah, like I said, I do wanted to join our faction, but I don't know him. Even the owner agrees, like, well, let's wait, see if he even comes back.
You get a lot of people doing weird stuff on
Gain
this
his
game, too.
trust. What's that?
You get a lot of people do weird stuff on this game, too.
I don't know. I mean, just in general on survival games, I tend to not trust people.
Right.
Played enough survival games where I just like free really really trust people and then get fucked over. So.
Right.
I even do it with friends.
Do what?
I even do that with friends. Like, obviously not you, but like
Right.
Minecraft. If let's say I could be friends with you, Josh, Jane, and instead of all of us joining one group, I'm more like, oh, you know, why don't we all go start our own group, split up.
Right, I always want to do that, too.
Like, I love you guys, just because I like to
Not
protect
that
my
much.
shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't say that either.
Oh, come on. You think it? I mean, it's irritating to have someone always on your base doing weird
Yeah.
stuff. Now, if
I
they're
mean,
like
if we had,
contributing, it's different.
if we had like a spawn village, you know, like, yeah, we all have our own house there, but that's not our main base.
Right.
Sure. But living together all the time, I think for Minecraft, the hard thing is too, is like, is that person gonna get burned out of playing? Like, I tried getting, Dan the Man to come back, because they were like, oh, is there any servers we want to play on? Because I guess he shut his down.
Yeah.
And I kept saying, like, oh, you could come back to Johnny's. But the other day, he literally was like, if I keep saying no, why would I want to come back? I'm like, alright.
Then you don't want people to play with.
I'm like, I guess because it's like dead, because it's just us. I'm like, well, if you guys get on, I said this too, I was like, if you get on, everybody gets on, bam, there's people to play with. And if you recruit people, bam, people to play with. Nope. It's like, oh, I want cake, but I don't want to make the cake. I don't want the dude put in the effort. I just want people to play with. I don't want to recruit people.
Right. He needs to join a server.
The problem with people making their own servers instead of easy, they waste all that money.
Right, but I'm not talking about people making their own servers. I'm talking about joining the server. If you want people who are always going to be there to play, you don't need to know any of them. That's a server. Correct?
People just make it hard to enjoy games.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get myself involved, but I can already tell my coworkers are gonna get themselves in trouble in the Wendy's has a, please do was Wendy's, has a Facebook group for us to talk, like, hey, can someone cover my shifts? If you can't come in, you have to call the store themselves.
Right.
But the managers do like watch it sometimes. They're like, hey, you know, like you guys are blowing up the phones, blah blah blah. They're literally this one, two, three, four. The emoji. One of the managers changed the theme of the chat to Guardians of the Galaxy. There's 5 rocket ships in this row. Like nobody said anything. They're not reacting to something. They're just dropping the rocket ships. Y'all are gonna get yourselves in trouble. Hell, Tammy and one they said about maybe deleting it because of people. And I was like, oh, hold on. But it's a good idea to have the group chat because it's easy for us employees. Like, hey, can someone cover my shift? I need this. I need off for whatever reason. Rather than calling, hey, I can't come in. Okay, we'll try to find you a replacement.
Right.
Mm. Okay. Where is this gravity generator? I've been deleting blocks off of that copy of the station because I'm trying to find where the gravity generator is without tearing into the actual. Oh, I found it.
I hate those good bot hints. You know what they do? They just tell you to go to this web page. I'm like over and over again. That's why I didn't like good bot hints.
Yeah. All right. Back hydrogen a tank almost right above it. Back hydrogen tank.
So I would
There
have
it
to
is.
recreate a world to turn weather off.
What?
Well, I'm at the main screen of the game, right? It says continue game, new game, load game, join game, options.
Okay.
Hit options, it's game, audio, and controls. Hit game, there's nothing about weather. Just
Uh-oh.
experimental mode, enable crossplay, area interaction, things like that.
Oh, that's gay.
And you get the UI or general. Building mode, line, plane, or single block. How's that?
Single
You
block?
build in a line or a plane or a single block.
Oh. So it was like a symmetrical mode. Well, there's alright. You can place normally you place one block at a time. You can place it. There's a way you can like click here all the way over to here, and if you have the
That's
resources, you can build that many in that row.
mm-hmm.
Or you can build so instead of one row, let's say you wanted a 5x5 of blocks, you can do a 5x5.
Okay.
I just don't know how to switch between that. I know I accidentally switched symmetrical mode
You
of
do it in
one
game
day.
options.
Oh,
I'm looking at that, but
energy
nothing about
low.
weather. Select default block placement mode. Effects only building in creative. Oh, well, we're not in creative, so there. So we couldn't do it anyway. But yeah, so that's it. Nothing outside of that world telling me I could mess with that, so it must be advanced settings.
Yes, advanced settings.
When you're
No, Johnny's
starting
got
the
3 minutes.
when you're starting the damn thing, you see what I mean? Not advanced settings as in you can do it from within the world. You got to do it while you're creating your solar system, because I use the solar system.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's what I was
That's
saying.
so dumb.
Yes.